Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you step by step how you can make your own standard leave-in conditioner, whether you are making it for personal use or for sale. This recipe is going to soften your hair so well. Alright guys, let's get into the video. Welcome back my lovelies. Before we start, I just want to ask, do you know there are different types of conditioners? If you don't, please let me know in the comment section and I will make a full video explaining all of them one by one. But today we are focusing strictly on making a proper, effective leave-in conditioner that your hair is going to fall in love with. So let's start. I already washed my glass beaker, placed it on my measuring scale, and I'm going straight into my oil phase. So the first thing I'm weighing is my emulsifying wax. Emulsifying wax is what helps the oil and the water mix together. Without this, your conditioner will separate. It also gives that creamy, smooth texture that we all love in our leave-in conditioner. Next, I'm adding my cetyl alcohol. This is not the drying alcohol you hear about. This is a fatty alcohol. It gives conditioner a velvety sleek. It makes it soft and helps your hair detangle easily. It also increases stability in your formulation. So here I used 4% of my cetyl alcohol. Next is my stearic acid. This thickens the conditioner and helps the product to stay creamy and well structured. It also adds conditioning benefits to the hair. So I used 3% of the stearic acid. The next thing is my sunflower oil. Sunflower oil, I really love using it because it is very lightweight, it absorbs easily, and it nourishes the hair without making it greasy or feel heavy. It also has shines and strengthens the hair strands. So I use 10% of my sunflower oil. The next thing I'm adding is my cocoa butter, pure cocoa butter. Yes, cocoa butter adds richness, helps lock moisture into the hair, and protects the hair strands from dryness. It also gives your conditioner that nice creamy thickness. I added 4% of my cocoa butter. Alright, the next in my oil phase is the shea butter. Shea butter is known for deep moisturization. It softens the hair, reduces breakage, and coats the hair strands so your hair stays protected for a longer period of time. So altogether, the oil phase is around 32%. Yes, the oil phase is 32%, and that is perfect for this type of leave-in conditioner. Now let's move to the water phase. I'm mirroring out my water. If you don't want to use plain water, you can substitute with any hydrosol, tea tree hydrosol, cucumber hydrosol, rose hydrosol, anything you prefer. Okay, so after my water phase, I measured out my vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is a humectant. It draws moisture into the hair and keeps it hydrated for a very long time. This is one of the ingredients that makes your leave-in conditioner feel moisturizing and soft on the hair. The brown powder you are seeing is one of the botanicals I added. This one is water soluble, so I added it directly into the water phase. After this, I went ahead to double boil both the water phase and the oil phase. Once the oil phase melts completely and the water phase is hot, I remove both from the heat. I allow the two phases to cool down to about 36 degrees Celsius. I checked the temperature using my thermometer. Thermometer is what we use in formulation to monitor temperature. Now, once both phases are around the same temperature, I pour the oil phase into the water phase slowly and then begin mixing. Just look at how creamy and lush this looks already. I need to explain something quickly so you understand. Remember, I wrote on the screen that my water phase is 50% and with the glycerin included, it becomes 58%, right? So what I did was divide the water phase into two parts. Okay, one part was mixed with the oil phase during emulsification, okay, and the second part was kept aside. Alright, that's where I added my heat sensitive actives and some botanicals. Now that both mixtures are at the same temperature, I'm combining them together. After that, I added the remaining part of my actives, which is in total, I used 7% actives in this recipe. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So now the oil phase, water phase, and all actives all make 97%. My oil phase is 32%, my water phase is 58%, and my actives are 7%. Altogether makes 97%. Now we are left with 3%. Okay, so I measured out my preservative to keep the product safe and usable for months. All right, and my vitamin E is the next I measured out. Vitamin E acts as an antioxidant and helps extend the shelf life of the oils. It also nourishes your hair, alright? So the third thing I measured out is my fragrance. So you can decide to use either fragrance or essential oil. And that's the final thing I measured out, okay? And you can even decide to use your essential oil blend or your own fragrance signature if you are making this for your brand, alright? So those are the three next thing and final thing I measured out. So for the pH adjustment, I adjusted the pH to around 5.3. Yes, please remember that the natural pH of our scalp and our hair is between 4.5 and 5.5. So this conditioner is perfectly balanced and will not cause irritation or dryness. So for the final step, you can allow your conditioner to thicken fully before bottling it, or you can bottle it while it is still warm. It depends on what you prefer, alright? Just make sure it cools down completely before closing the bottle. And let me add this quickly. This leave-in conditioner works for all hair types, natural, relaxed, set legs, and even colored hair because it is very moisturizing and gentle. You can use it on damp hair after washing, or you can use it as a daily moisturizer if your hair gets dry easily, okay? For high porosity hair, this formula is perfect because it helps the hair hold moisture longer. For low porosity hair, you will love the light slip and how it doesn't weigh the hair down. So just customize your usage based on how your hair feels. Another shelf life tip: if you use the proper preservative like I did, your leave-in conditioner can last for several months, alright? Especially if you store it in a cool, dry place and away from direct sunlight. Make sure water doesn't enter inside your container once you start using it because that can reduce the shelf life. If you didn't add preservative, you must keep it inside the refrigerator and use it within 1 week. Also, if you want a thicker conditioner, you can increase your cetyl alcohol slightly, very slightly. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Please drop your questions in the comment section and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Bye, lovelies.